reference, that footage that you just saw was from an antique store we hadn't anticipated stopping at. On my actual birthday, I went down to watch my nephew play soccer and saw some cousins that I haven't seen in a while. And on the way back, we stopped for lunch. And across from where we parked, there was an antique store that had 40% off of everything. So surely you would think I would find something. And I found lots of things that I appreciated. But I did not buy any of them because they weren't on my had to have list. And then on the way home, hello, sir. Malcolm is here. Do you want to say hello? Come here. Want to say hi? He just flopped. So that's a no. I am still on the hunt for plates for my tiered plate project. So we stopped at a Goodwill between there and home, and I found I didn't find any plates. However, I did find things I wanted. And since it was my birthday, I just went with it. Because, you know, why not? Hello. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? All right. So, went into the Goodwill with the intention, this is Malcolm. He's the one who gives me anxiety. Looks like he's looking right at the camera. And they actually had a lot of Halloween stuff, which I was surprised by. It is only, you know, it was the end of September. And now we're officially in Spooktober. And I just found some things I needed. So, here's a wee Goodwill haul. And then there'll be some more footage from Sunday. But first, oh wait, no, I'll save it. So, this is what I found at Goodwill. I'm gonna start with non-Halloween related. I've been picking up pieces like this because the insides are Pyrex. And they work really well with lots of my china. And since it's Pyrex, I can cook in it. It's clear, I don't care. I put it in the dishwasher. So now I have like 2 loaf pans and a thing like this. And now I have a round one. I also have like a shallower dish that has a metal base and lid. It's slightly different, but I'm ready for a fancy dinner party. So there's the first item. Excited. I've been seeing these like apothecary jars with the blown glass, and I really like the look of them. But this is just a little lantern that's going to join my other lantern collection above my throne. I still gotta think of a name for my chair. She needs a name. But I really like it. I love these bubbles. And then, if you saw, some time ago I found some glass oil candles. But they weren't in a holder like this. They only had one. But I got it. So now I have 4 drippy looking candles. Very excited to use these. They do make replacement wick holders on Etsy, so that's on my to purchase list. But for now, these are going to live on my mantle with my others. My sister hadn't seen them and she was very excited. She was like, wow, that's really cool. I was like, I know. Malcolm is now on the table. So he's gonna pick the next item. What are we gonna show? Then we went into the grab bags. And one bag had a bunch of hobbyist ghosts. There were 6 ghosts in it. I kept 3. I gave my sister one, and then there were 2 really weird ones that needed a repaint. My niece took those. In exchange, she gave me skeleton garland. And if you watch B&B, you'll know that I shared a really cool craft people are doing with large skeletons, and they're putting flowers and such in it. But you know what this size is good for? My spooky dollhouse. That might not happen this year, but it's definitely on the list of things I want to do and put in the dollhouse. And it's the appropriate size. So, stay tuned. But here's the ghosts I kept. They will actually probably be outside of the dollhouse this year, because I don't know when that video is coming out, but I'm working on it. But I love these guys. So here we got a ghosty with a pumpkin, another ghosty with a pumpkin, and then we've got a ghost Goldblum. Yes. Yes. Work it. I thought these were cute, so I kept those. Also in the grab bags, I found a hobbyist piece I've never seen anything like before. I know that at first I thought they were Wade Whimsies until I looked at the bottom of this plate. So this is what I saw first, and I was like, what is that on? It just looks like grass, brown, green. It does say Joel's Molds, 1985. And then when I looked closer, there is this spooky tree. This is what made me think Wade until I saw the mold information. So you've got a spooky tree that goes on there. Ooh, I'm shaky, so this is going to be interesting. Then you've got a wee ghosty. You see his face? Wee ghosty number 1. And then there's another ghost who looks just like him. There's twin ghosts. And then there's a third who's a little bit different. Okay. This is not going to show up. But I absolutely love him. Look at it. And then all together, it's this cute little ghosty display. Isn't that adorable? I thought it was so cute. So I had to have it. And that was in a grab bag too. Hello, sir. Okay. A modern thing I picked up from it's not going to be a good sound. They're these mercury glass looking skull lights. And I just put new batteries in. So let's see. Oh. Ta-da! I'm going to remove the flowers from Athena, the headboard. Perfect for the season. The skulls of her enemies. I'll contain myself. Okay, there's only a couple things left that I got at the Goodwill. This is another hobbyist piece. This is a bigger one. I couldn't believe it was there. Look at this witch! She has red painted nails. She's got her pumpkins. There's a little black kitty. But my favorite part, and you got the spooky tree, is it says, let's not break that. Okay. Can you read it? I can't read it in verses. 9 o'clock tonight. broom riding lessons. She gonna teach you to ride a broom. Now, personally, I may do some paint editing on this just because I want to be able to see the face more on the tree as well as on the pumpkins. And I want to bring out the cat a little bit more. So, we'll see. That may be a future project, but for now, I like her just as she is. Gotta find a place for her to sit for this year. And we were done wrapping up at Goodwill, and I saw out of the corner of my eye, I was like, oh, teapot, what is that? So I saw this, and it was stuck, you know, in those metal shelves. But I got it unhooked, and I looked at it, and I was like, that's a teapot display shelf. You know who could use a teapot display shelf? Me. Because you know, I just have too many teapots. I actually don't have that many teapots. I only have 2. 3. This holds 3. Because teapots take up a lot of room in china cabinets. And with this, I gotta have room for other things. And I'm actually gonna put it right over here, I think. Because I've got a bit of bare wall. Ignore my birthday present. But right there, next to the glowy cabinet, I think would be perfect. Because it's right by the kitchen, so when I need to use one, I can just grab it. My only worry is the only place, there's just one place to hook it to the wall. So I'm worried about this. But I think I could put 2 nails in the center of these loop-de-loops and keep it secure. So stay tuned. I need to hang this in the very near future. So all in all, I mean, that's the best Goodwill shop I've had in ages. And then my friend Laura took me to a fantastic dinner. And let's see what else. Then I came home and I got a very nice long night's sleep. And then it was Sunday. And Sunday means thrifting. But we decided it was, you know, end of September, beginning of October. Probably wasn't going to be nice very much longer. So we went before breakfast to the flea market. And that footage is coming now. Good morning. So it's probably the last day for the flea market this year. So we came out. It's a little very foggy. But we'll see what we can find. The quest continues. And these are so fluffy. Hello, pretty chickens. What kind of chickens are those? Okay. So you can see it was so foggy. And it's funny because the fog got denser the longer we were there. I actually didn't find much. I was looking for plates, didn't find any plates. I was looking for, really just plates. But I have decided to finally work on my book video series, like where I read poems and excerpts from antique books. So I'm still deciding on a name. I'm thinking Tome Tuesdays. Tuesdays with a tome. I don't know. I just like the word tome for books. And I did find a nice antique book with one of the vendors. And it's this lovely Coleridge poems. I could not find a date. Let's see. It belonged to Drew Gates at one point in time, but no date. Malcolm is laying on a bag. Just says complete addiction, New York. Nope, no date for when it was put out, but it has some lovely design details. I can't remember a Coleridge poem offhand, so we're going to be discovering that together. At this table, I also saw something I've never seen before, and I had to buy it. So that would be, I have a number of the little ball and claw bitters bottles in my kitchen window because they come in all kinds of colors. They're very cute. They make me think of clawfoot furniture, which is why I started collecting them when I was a kid. And I have never seen one this size. Look at how big that is. Now, I know absolutely nothing. Oh, well, it's made by Wheaton because there's a nice Wheaton glass mark on there. World's Best Remedy. Indian Drug Specialty Company. St. Louis and Indianapolis. Ball and claw bitters. So, I had to. I mean, I get excited when things are small, but it's rarely you see things that are small and then find them in big, you know? So, I wonder. Let's test them. Nope. No blow. But that's okay. I just needed it. And then the only other thing I got at the flea market was this teapot trivet for my teapots. And it's Godinger. Vintage, not antique or anything. I just like the lines. And it will be great for when I have tea parties to put the teapot on. And that's all she wrote. I did have a fantastic weekend. It was very low key, lots of family, lots of friends, lots of doing things I loved. Thrifting, spending time, and overall, the start to 38 seems to be all right. Knock on all the wood. I do want to finish off with the present I got from my parents. You know, it's so nice when people pick up on the things you enjoy. Though, to be fair, I have spread my love for glowy glass amongst my family. And people are starting to get their own collection. And my parents got me this lovely compote. It is Ellie Smith. It's in their Romanesque pattern. But I feel like that is very spiderwebby to me. 1920s. It's in great condition. It might have to be a Halloween centerpiece. I love this detail right here. It's got both Deco and Nouveau feel to it. So, right up my alley. And you know, she glows. So bright. So good. So thanks so much, Mom and Dad, for aiding and abetting my hobby. And that's a wrap on my birthday weekend. It's actually the Monday after I'm filming this right now. I took the day off because I couldn't take Friday off. So it's my birthday holiday. And tonight we're having B&B. So I get to hang out with all of my YouTube friends tonight. Very excited. I hope you enjoyed this rather scattered quest and haul. It was a perfect weekend, and I'm very happy with the things I got. So let me know what was your favorite. Let me know what you do to celebrate your birthday. And if you're questing something specific for your collection or to celebrate something, what would that something be that you're questing for? You don't have to tell me what you're celebrating, but yeah. Okay. Have a great week, everybody. See you soon.